Hare Krishna. Always remain Krishna conscious. A story is told from the Mahabharata. During the war of the Mahabharata, being very disturbed by the upper hands of the Pandavas, Duryodhana approached Bhishma. He told Bhishma that he was siding the Pandavas in spite of he fighting on behalf of the Kaurava army. On hearing this talk, Bhishma was very disturbed. He vowed that he would kill all the 5 Pandavas next day in the war. For the purpose, he, with his mystic powered 5 arrows, which he would use in the war next day. Not being confident of Bhishma, Duryodhana kept those 5 arrows with him and would return them back to Bhishma next in the morning. Krishna, being the Paramatma seated in everyone's heart, understood the plan of Duryodhana and entered the tent of Arjuna. Arjuna was fast asleep. Krishna woke him up and told him what was going to happen the next day. On hearing this, Arjuna was not disturbed to the slightest extent. Krishna questioned him for his indifference. Arjuna replied that some time ago, while speaking the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna had promised him full protection. Thus, there was no cause for him to worry. Kaunteya pratijahanati name bhaktya pranashyati. Thus, Krishna reminded Arjuna of the boon Duryodhana had given him. Arjuna could ask him anything, and Duryodhana had promised to give him. Arjuna thus took charge of those 5 arrows, and the plan of Duryodhana to eliminate the Pandavas failed. Thus Arjuna was least bothered about his own well-being. He told the Lord, I am fighting the war under your instruction, and so even if I die, I will reach a good destiny. This is the effect in being in Krishna consciousness. Arjuna was eager to please and serve Krishna. Krishna says, whatever you want, do it for me. Yat karosi. Mind is such a thing that if we place Krishna, there will remain silent and stable. Thus, consciousness is important. Both Arjuna and Duryodhana were fighting, but Arjuna was fighting under the orders of the Lord himself. Arjuna's motive in fighting the war was to please the Lord, whereas Duryodhana was fighting the war for his own sense gratification, to enjoy in his life, for his own self. Thus, we should remember this point in executing our day-to-day activities. Whether at work or at home, this system yoga has been recommended by Krishna himself, Bhakti Yoga or Krishna consciousness. And thus, if one follows it with sincerity, one will attain lasting peace and bliss. Morning or evening, one must always remain Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.